Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we have my Zoodiac deck profile for the April 2020 Master Rule 5 format. This deck is very good this format. I got a huge buff with Drident coming back to 1 in Master Rule 5, as you do not have to rely on link arrows anymore, and it's a very grindy deck that I think has a very good chance in the current metagame. And so before we get into the deck profile, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wanted to tell you that the Discord server that you guys have been requested is finally up. So go check that out in the description. I'll leave a link over there. And feel free to join. I hope to see you there. And then let's get right into the deck profile. So first off, we are running 3 Zoodiac Thoroughblade, and it's a really good normal summon, as if it's normal summon or special summon. You can discard a Zoodiac card, and if you do, draw a card. So you can discard like combo and draw a card and then go like combo effect and so on. And it's just very good. Next up, we are running 3 Zoodiac Ram. Ram is an extender, and also it's a trap card negate. And so basically, if it's destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can target 1 Zoodiac monster in your graveyard, except Zoodiac Ram, and special summon it. And an Xyz monster whose original type is Beast Warrior and has this card effect. This card as a material gains the effect of when your opponent activates a trap card or effect that targets this card. You can quick effect detach 1 material from this card and negate that activation, which is very good. Next up, we are running 3 Zoodiac Whiptail, which is an amazing extender as well, in the fact that as a quick effect, you can target 1 Beast Warrior Xyz monster you control and attach this card from your hand or field to it as a material. And if it battles the Xyz monster, it has the effect of after damage calculation, it banishes the opponent's monster, which is also very good. Next up, we have the 1 Zoodiac Raptor. It would be the best card in your deck if it was at 3 still, but sadly it is at 1 now, and it still has a normal summon effect, which is fairly decent, where you can normal summon and send 1 Zoodiac card, not monster, any card, from your deck to your graveyard, and it's very good in that fact. So you can send combo or like cards for like Ram and so on. Bunny Blast, 1 Bunny Blast because it's okay, it comes up, and you definitely should be running 1. Onto the hand traps, we are running 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, which is definitely the best hand trap of this format, as it stops a search, it stops like a summon from deck, it stops a dump, especially with like Orcus coming back recently. It's just very insane, and you should be running this card. At 3, onto the spells, we have 2 Cosmic Cyclone, where it's basically, you're not running MST, but you're running Cosmic Cyclone because of the Sad matchup, which is going to be very prevalent in this format. It's going to be a very popular deck, and you want to banish their cards so they can't Balinx protect it, which is very good. And then we have 2 Pot of Desires because you have no bricks in the deck, so it doesn't matter what you banish. So it's basically a Pot of Greed for free. It doesn't matter at all what you banish. So definitely a good 2 of in the deck. We are also running 3 Fire Formation Tenki because when it's activated, you can add 1 level 4 or lower Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, which is insane because all of your Zoodiac cards are Beast Warriors. And so you can basically search for any Zoodiac monsters. So you can search for Thoroughblade, you can search for Whiptail, you can search for Ram, you can search for Bunny Blast, you can search for Rap here. It's just insane, and you should be running it as a 3 of. We have the 1 Zoodiac Barrage, where basically you can target 1 face-up card on the field or that you control and destroy it, and if you do special summon any Zoodiac monster from your deck, and then it also has the effect of if it's destroyed, you can target 1 Zoodiac Xyz monster you control and attach it to it as a material. So basically what you would do is pop itself and then attach a Zoodiac monster you control, and then you special summon, and let's say you summon Thoroughblade, you get Thoroughblade effect to discard and draw, and then let's say you discard combo, then you get combo effect and so on. It's just a very good card. Sadly it was hit to 1, but we did get Drident at 1, so it was worth it. Next up, we have 1 Monster Reborn because you are going to have so many monsters in your graveyard and in your opponents because it's such a grindy deck that there's no reason of why not to play it. We have 3 Zoodiac combo for the second effect of the Avarice effect, where basically you can target 5 Zoodiac cards in your graveyard with different names and shuffle all 5 into the deck and then draw 1 card. And you can activate that by banishing it from your graveyard. It's a makeshift Pot of Avarice, and it's definitely a 3 of. And then it also has a semi-decent effect where if you activate it, you can target 1 Zoodiac Xyz monster you control and attach 1 Zoodiac monster from your deck to that Xyz monster as an Xyz material, which is very good. We also have 3 Lost Wind because Lost Wind is one of the best traps this format, as it's basically an Imperium that comes back, and it also like halves your opponent's attack, which is very, very good. And the thing that you can rely about this card is that no matter how much like the game like grinds on, you will always have access to a monster negation and half attack as long as your opponent summons from the X deck, which is really insane, really reliable, and good to have in your graveyard. Next up, we have 3 Crackdown. Definitely, it's insane because let's say you're playing in a mirror match, you can easily summon a Zoodiac card with their Zoodiac card. Let's say it's during your opponent's turn and you time it well, you can take a crucial part of their combo, take it, their turn is over. They can't do anything. Let's say your opponent summons Brawl Sword and they try to go for game. Nope, you crack down the Brawl Sword. What did they do to that pass? Yeah, that's what I thought, which is really insane. We go into next chap, which is 3 compulsory evacuation device, which is oddly very good this format, as it can bounce any monster from the field to the hand. So let's say like you're playing as the Dark Warrior, and they summon Isolde and activated or they summon Isolde, right? And then you just compulse it back, and if you don't have more extenders to go into a second Isolde, then their turn is over, and it's really insane. And then, like, let's say they summon Galatea and Orcus, you bounce back to Galatea. What did they do? They pass. And then you are running 3 Solemn Strike, which is insane, as it is it's in effect negation and also stops the summon in the pendulum matchup. It's insane because you can strike every single pendulum monster your opponent summons, which is very good and also very funny at the same time. And yeah, it's definitely the best out of the Solemn Brigade in my opinion. And we have 2 Infinite Impermanence as another hand trap, and you can activate this in your turn as well, as long as your opponent as long as you don't have cards and your opponent does, which is really insane because, like, let's say when Dragoon comes out, you can stop Dragoon and go off with your combos. That is it for the main deck, and onto the extra deck. We are running 1 Zoodiac Drident because it just got back to 1. Very, very, very good card. It's a pop, basically, and it's a really good pop, too, because it's a quick effect, and so it's just insane. We have 1 Zoodiac Hammer Kong, where this is against like the mirror match and like trap decks and stuff like that. It's really good in that sense. And 1 Borbo, because Borbo, like, in the moments that you do like reach a condition of like basically it has like this stupid effect where when this card inflicts battle to your battle damage to your opponent while it has 12 or more Xyz materials, you can send as many cards as possible from your opponent's hand and field to the graveyard, then change this card to defense position. Which is just so insane because you're sending their whole hand to the grave, sending their whole field to the grave, which is really good. But the thing is that you need 12 or more Xyz materials on it. And if you're doing that, then you deserve the win regardless. Next up we have 3 Zoodiac Chakanine. Chakanine is insane. Basically, once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material and special summon a Zoodiac monster from your graveyard, which is very, very good. And also 3 Tiger Mortar, where basically it's once per turn, you can detach a material from it, and then you can target 1 Xyz monster you control, 1 Zoodiac monster in your graveyard, and attach the Zoodiac monster in your graveyard to that Xyz material as to that Xyz monster as an Xyz material, which is also very good. We also have the 1 Abyss Dweller because you can make rank 4s very, very easily in this deck, and it's good especially with Orcus coming back now with Gearsu coming out in Eternity Code Echo, so that's very good. 1 Tornado Dragon for when you ran out of Cosmic Cyclones or you banish them or something, or you need like the immediate back row removal, because that can be very, very useful. And like if you're playing against Mystic Mind Burn, your opponent activates Mystic Mind. On activation, you can go Tornado Dragon Pop it, which is also very, very good. We are running 1 Number FO Utopic Future, which is okay. It comes up sometimes. It's a okay card. And also, next up here, running for the Link Monsters, 1 Gravity Controller, because for like the Avermax or something like that you just can't out, which you will be able to because of all your traps, but let's say you can't, you can just Gravity Controller back the Avermax, which is very, very good. We have the Earth Charmer, Asua, the Earth Charmer, and Immovable, which is 2 monsters including an Earth monster. It's another one of the Charmers where like they all have like their attribute ones, and this is the Earth one. It's also good to have. And then for the last Link monster, this card is insane. Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops. It requires 3 Xyz materials, and it's unaffected by other monsters' card effects except those of Xyz monsters. And it cannot be destroyed by battle except with an Xyz monster. And you can target 1 Xyz monster in your graveyard and 1 card your opponent controls, and special summon that monster in your graveyard. And if you do, attach the card that your opponent controls to it as an Xyz material. It has 4,000 attack, and it can't be destroyed by battle except with an Xyz material. And this card is insane. It's in amazing win condition, and it's definitely really good to run. And that is it for the deck profile, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord that I have just put up, link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.